To the Peep Show. We are Sunday, the 8th of March 2020. Sylvain Loganadin with you today to talk about the oil war that just started yesterday. So basically, after meeting in Vienna last week, Saudi Arabia and Russia didn't find an agreement to cut the oil production. Saudi Arabia initially wanted to initially cut the oil production by 600,000 barrels per day. They later suggested that the OPEC countries and also the non-OPEC belonging countries should reduce their production by 1 million barrel per day in order to support the oil prices, because as you know, since the beginning of the year to date, the prices of oil just lost 25% on the markets. We are now, and we see now that oil just lost 9% during the Friday's trading session. What we should know and what we should also note is that Saudi Arabia, since Russia didn't agreed on cutting the oil production by 1 million of dollars, by 1 million barrels per day, Saudi Arabia announced yesterday that they will basically discount all of their production. Okay, so Saudi Arabia has what they call the OSP, so basically it's official selling price, and they have prices. For buyers. They have in different regions. Okay, so they have prices for buyers from, for example, the Asian market, European market, etc. And they announced yesterday through Aramco that they will be strongly discounting their prices, and basically that move is just to say to Russia, okay, you didn't want it to cut the production, you didn't want it to help us raise the oil production, we will go in a price war on oil. Okay, so basically Saudi Arabia is basically selling all of their stocks and petrol at a discounted price. They also said that starting from April, so end of March, they will also raise their production to 10 million barrels per day. So basically they are raising the barrels they are selling, and they are also lowering the price of the oil they just offer to the market. So we've seen a 9% decrease on the market Friday. Tomorrow, Monday, will be also another day where we will probably see the oil prices going lower. That price war is basically a political move, because they want to push Russia to come back to the negotiation table and to find an agreement to reduce the production and to support the prices to go higher. What was the reason why did Russia did not comply with the OPEC members? Because as you know, this alliance was created back in 2016, when between 2014 and 2016 the oil prices were just slumping and slumping and slumping. They created this form of alliance and I will say coalition, like forces. And for the first time since 2016, Russia didn't agree. Russia didn't follow all of its peers. And the reason Russia didn't want to cut the production is because if Russia was cutting its production, if Saudi Arabia also was cutting its production, the price of oil will effectively go higher, but who will really profit from that? Russia, Saudi Arabia? Not really, because even if the oil prices were going higher, they will reduce their production, so they will make less and less revenues, or at least they will make the same amount of revenues, because less production but higher price, maybe they will find the same revenue stream. But the United States are producing the same amount of oil. They are not part of the OPEC cartel. And so, with a higher level with a higher price and the same level of production, the United States will be the real winner of that deal. So that's one of the reasons Russia didn't agree to just cut their production. They didn't want it to the United States to profit from that, and that started the prices war on oil. Tomorrow will definitely be a bloody Monday, or a very hard Monday for the financial market, for the energy sectors in general. We should see some bearish moves on the Dow Jones, on the American and also on the worldwide financial markets, because the sector, the industry sector is also well represented in every index. So tomorrow, with lower oil prices, we could see an energy sector that will be hit around the world, and definitely we will see some financial markets going lower. So that's something that will definitely be the case. We could also see a drop in the oil prices in the next trading session, and a very I would say hard drop. Oil is currently trading at $41 per barrel for the light sweet crude, so for the WTI. Some experts and analysts are also talking to an oil drop until maybe $20 per barrel. So that will be one of the scenarios that would be possible. We will see tomorrow. So expect some volatility tomorrow, because this will be definitely a big thing to follow. And I think that a lot of people were talking about the coronavirus, but the real thing that we should also monitor and focus on will be oil on the next within the next weeks, because oil, if oil is decreasing, if the oil prices are decreasing, the companies working within the oil sector will be hit, and also and with those companies being hit, the financial companies will be hit, and if the financial companies are being hit, we will see a global market crash. So that is something that we can definitely see in the next trading weeks. Hope you enjoyed that video, guys. We see each other tomorrow for a new peep show, and we will closely monitor what will happen on the energy market and also on the financial market. So I will give you more updates tomorrow on our next peep show. See you tomorrow, and have a nice weekend.